It probably doesn't make sense. How can any city in Colorado, with all of the rapid growth, not have a growing sales tax revenue every year? But that's the reality of Boulder this year, and now city officials are having to cut corners to make sure they're not dealing with financial deficits down the road. Today, more than 100,000 people call the city of Boulder home. Just like other cities in Denver Metro, Boulder has seen a steady growth of thousands in the last decade. And while the city is anticipating an overall revenue increase this year, they're also anticipating a $4 million budget shortfall. Is the city in trouble?
No, this is not something that the city is largely concerned about.
But Patrick Von Kiersling with the city of Boulder says they are looking into why their projected 2% sales tax revenue increase fell flat this year, bringing in far fewer dollars than predicted, an indicator residents are shopping outside city limits.
We have several strong businesses in Boulder who are doing very well. The question is, what is changing shopping trends? And that's what we're trying to analyze now.
The bottom line here for residents is tough decisions for city services may be ahead. Possibilities range from cutting back on city programs to not refilling open positions to layoffs. An editorial in the Boulder Daily Camera on Saturday says some residents might have a clue as to the reason behind the $4 million gap. Andrew wrote, "We should be asking why a third of Boulder's budget is based on a variable source of revenue like sales taxes. If you live outside of Boulder, there is a less and less reason to spend money in Boulder." Judy also wrote, "The hassle of parking, high-priced merchandise, and a lack of community feel might continue to inhibit their downtown spending." But Jessica Yates with Open Boulder, a nonprofit organization trying to have a say in how Boulder grows, says the city needs to be more fiscally responsible.
Financial management and fiscal responsibility has not been a priority for many civic groups, and therefore not a priority for many city councilors in the past. So we would like to see city council have more financial discipline. We would like to see city council ask questions every time a council member wants to do something new or add to a program, to say, well, how are we going to pay for it?
Now, in 2 weeks, a study session will be presented to City Council outlining the reasons behind why residents aren't shopping locally and making recommendations on how the city can match its current budget with spending. So definitely an ongoing issue over there, but they're not saying it's that much of a problem yet.
Sally
Thank you,
Namdu,
Sally.
our Colorado, and we want to